What is going on, guys? Black Appeal Tech Guy here, back with a quick unboxing video. As you can see today, we have a AMD 9070 XT from Gigabyte. This is the 16 gig variant, and it is overclocked from the factory. Now, this will be replacing my borrowed 7900 XT that my brother loaned me because mine was on RMA repair. And obviously they couldn't find anything wrong with it. They couldn't reproduce what was wrong with it, so they shipped me back sort of a new one, and I sold that one and decided to get a new graphics card, and that is what I have here. Now, this is a little bit different. Actually, should I say it's a lot different than my XFX 7900 XT, as this one requires 3 8-pins, whereas with my previous GPU, it just required 2 8-pins. So I actually had to buy an AIO to replace my air cooler, because although the graphics card for the Gigabyte is a little bit shorter, the fact that it takes 3 pins as opposed to 2, the air cooler that's currently in there, which is my B-Rock Pro 5, will not be able to actually stay in there with a 3 power pin setup. So I had to buy an AIO, which I did from Arctic Cooler, Arctic Freeze, and that will be coming in about a day or two. So I will be doing an unboxing video of that. Now, I was originally thinking about making a video of me putting in the graphics card and the AIO, but that would just kind of be in the way of me doing this, especially with running on batteries. And if the batteries die in the middle of me doing my install, I don't want to stop it. So what I was planning on doing is, once I was done installing the graphics card and the AIO, just kind of making a quick video on the final installation of that, and then just showing you some of the things that I did. Now, the cooler that I got is from Arctic Freeze. It's the Liquid Freeze 3 Pro 280. So this is all going into my Height Y60 case. So I got this yesterday, so I already took a look at the GPU. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you what it looks like, you know, physically and all of that, and not really just talk about it through the box. So we're just going to go grab my GPU and show you what it looks like. So this is my Gigabyte 9070 XT. Now, this is a lot shorter than my 7900 XT. The 7900 XT, I believe, is around 300 meters longer. This is like 250, I think, or 280 meters shorter long, so it's a little bit shorter. So that's why I had to remove the air cooler and get an AIO, because this, as I said before, takes a 3-pin setup, which is right here. And so I did not know that when I actually bought it. Now, there are different variants of this graphics card, some that take the 2, like the XFX takes a 2/8 pin, but I really want to try something with better cooling aside from the XFX, and so that's when I came and decided to get the Gigabyte. Now, the difference is between this one versus my other one is that this one actually has 2 display ports and 2 HDMI ports, whereas the XFX, I actually have 3 display ports and 1 HDMI, which again is perfectly fine, because the only thing I'm gonna have plugged into these, obviously one will be for my monitor, the other one will be for another smaller monitor that I use, which just simply connects via HDMI, and I use that for monitoring my temps and my BIOS and everything else, and that's just running off AIDA64. Other than that, it is the classic 3-fan design. Now, from what I've read, these are the WindForce fans, so they're designed to give it better cooling. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that works with this paired with the AIO. Other than that, it's a pretty beefy card. It's not as beefy as the XFX versions, but nonetheless, it's kind of cool. I just wish I'd known that it was a 3-pin setup instead of a 3-pin setup. I probably just would have gone with a 2 power pin setup, but again, that's perfectly fine. Now, the one thing I noticed that I didn't mention on the manual was this piece right here. So I'm guessing that's probably some sort of an RGB light that if I don't want, I can simply just cover that up, which is interesting. I mean, it's kind of cool. When I actually picked it up and grabbed it from the side, that slid, I thought I had broke something. I was like, oh, damn it. But nope, that's just for allowing, if you want RGB to see RGB, you can do that. Otherwise, you can simply just close that up. Nice little heat sinks right there. So there should be ample cooling enough for my case. Now, it shouldn't be a problem fitting this in my case, as again, it's just a simple GPU swap, and then putting in the AIO and everything else from that. seems to be pretty simple and straightforward. So I'm definitely looking forward to putting this in and getting that all done. So that's all that I got for you guys. I want to thank you guys for watching again. Please stay tuned for my next video. When I get my AIO, I'll be unboxing that, and then I'll also be showing what it looks like in the final installation once I got everything inside my case. Like I said before, I was planning on doing a simple this kind of installation video, but that would just take a little bit too long. I don't really have to go through the hassle of having to set up my camera and doing all that. So once I have this installed along with my AIO, then I will make a short video on that and just show you guys what it looks like with it all installed. Otherwise, that's all that I've got. Again, if you want to see that video, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you don't miss that video when I drop it. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And my name is Black Apino the Tech Guy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your week.